Desai and all our other doctors present here today, Dr. Abhishek also representing Japan. Actually, I was told about this and unnecessarily I think this thing initiative got delayed from our side. And I think Dr. Rajnanda was also after it, then Dr. Aira was also after it to tell me that this needs to be done. Ultimately, I think this is something that will help in a lot of knowledge sharing and taking us forward and looking at things in a different perspective. Actually, today, all our health officers are present here. Goa is very happy in the state government of Goa and the health services to tie up with the USAID RISE program implemented by Japago. Actually, when I was explained, then I said that why am I delaying this thing? And it was just out of sheer because of the situation here in the state of Goa, and whenever elections come, then everybody is in their own zone. So I didn't want this to get stuck. And this is something that, after reading everything about the program, this is something that will help us in knowledge sharing and also our experiences to be shared of what we have gone through. So like you have shared in your document about the programs that you are undertaking, the type of ecosystem that you want to create. Actually, when COVID came, all our doctors are present here who did a phenomenal job in the state of Goa. We are a very small state. And in this small state also there were tremendous challenges. And our director, doctors, all of them, all doctors did a phenomenal job in trying to curb the spread of COVID in the state of Goa. As far as the vaccination is concerned, we have reached a very good figure in terms of double vaccination. I think maybe in a few days or maybe in a month or so we should achieve 100% vaccination to all. And also, the concept of knowledge sharing, concept of tying up with your institution, and also trying to create an ecosystem and teaching us how to move forward. There was a situation when we had a problem with all of us know that oxygen management is something which is very important. But today we have got excess oxygen. I am saying excess oxygen as we speak today. We don't know how this new Omicron and how the spread is going to be and what are the impacts of that. Still, researchers are trying to come out with clarity, and while they come out with clarity, institutions like yours and USAID funded this RISE program implemented through Japan. I think this will help the state of Goa in looking at things with a different perspective. Your experiences in other states in India, our doctors also have, like I think Dr. Abhishek mentioned that 4 doctors are going to go to some other state and also see what is being done in the lab there. And what interested me the most is this whole management system, what you're talking about, creating an ecosystem, critical care for not only for pediatrics but also for adults, ECRP, all these things, if we are able to understand and manage it properly, I think we'll be in a better position to deal with the situation in the future. The situation in the future is a situation unknown. All of us are only trying to assess what is happening. We are trying to keep our guards up and trying to see what is going on. But like you mentioned that your presence in several states in the country, I think that experience there, I'm sure you must be already undergoing that type of, understanding what is actually happening, what is happening maybe in Mumbai, what is happening in Chennai, what is happening in other states where the cases are suddenly rising. Then we need to be, very alert, and our doctors also should understand that we need to also share knowledge. We have also tied up with Yale University Global Health, Yale Institute of Global Health, University of Miami also we have tied up with. And we have got all the approvals, but unfortunately because of COVID, we couldn't actually do anything concrete. But today, with this association and tie-up, we need to look forward and see how best we can strengthen our existing systems within the state of Goa. We have got good infrastructure in Goa. How best we can utilize the infrastructure, how best we can maintain our systems and keep them in place, how best we can create a situation with knowledge sharing, training of doctors, imparting knowledge to the doctors on what is actually happening globally, and also trying to see how best we can assess and be prepared for this new situation that is emerging. It becomes very difficult for us to even say anything extra on the new Omicron or anything, because then suddenly it becomes very sensationalized. So as a result of which, how do we deal with it and what needs to be told to us and what exchange we can do? I think the Goa government will support you, and we are very happy to give this approval to the USAID funded rice program which is being implemented by Japan, and we look forward to a long association. I think this is a program initially for a period of 2 years, and whatever best we can do and whatever best support, I think our health services has evolved in a different way over the last couple of years, and today also the experience that we have got out of managing this pandemic, and lots of knowledge needs to be shared, and lots of knowledge sharing will always help us work more efficiently and enhance our systems in a much better way. I would like to wish you all the best, and whatever support you require from the state government, director is there, Dr. Ira is there, and like I said, we are here to assist, support and tie up with each other so that we can do something good for the state of Goa. Your knowledge, what you bring to us and what we are able to utilize in the state of Goa will be a great benefit to the people of the state of Goa, and look forward to interacting with Dr. Abhishek also on a regular basis and understanding what is most important today, which I have been also talking to all our doctors know. Dr. Utkarsh is there, director is there. I have been always harping on genome sequencing. Actually, not now, it's actually earlier also, but like when they suggested, if you could help us, in taking this forward and trying to further strengthen our testing facilities in Goa in terms of genome sequencing, this will help us actually act appropriately when we deal with a lot of international passengers who are coming into the state of Goa. Then we know exactly how, the action will be very fast, rather than depending on any agency outside the state of Goa on testing and genome sequencing, so that we know exactly what to do. Looking forward to a strong association between the USAID funded program and with Japan, and whatever support, like I said earlier, by the government of Goa will be given to